Good morning. Excuse me. Today I want to talk about the art of manifestation. It's kind of a funny process. You think of manifestation as being you ask for something and then you get it, but it's not actually quite how it works. I want to say that. When you're manifesting, there are some rules that if you follow them, you'll find that more consistently the things that you're seeking in a manifestation process will occur. And I think if you look back and you kind of recognize maybe some past things that you've had happen that you really wanted to have happen, you'll realize that there was a process that went into it. One of the ways that manifestation occurs is that you want for yourself and for someone else. Now, you want to weigh what you want to manifest according to the needs. So, for instance, in my case, I want to manifest something for my family. I feel like the financial times that we're in are so difficult across the board for everyone, that I no longer trust the system to provide for my children in the future like we've been provided for from the past. And I think that has all of us alarmed. And I'm sorry, my husband is kind of gross. What can you say? Anyway, I move on. I digress. But I had something that I wanted with all my heart, soul, mind, body, and I've been asking for a while. I've wanted a couple of things. I've been wanting to manifest a metaphysical business, if you will, online that takes care of the needs of the masses, both medically and physically. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He has things going on. Anyway. So that being the case, I had ideas, and they were fairly grand. I've been telling my husband that I want to make a website I have, Twiggy, TWIGGIE.com, into a metaphysical site like Amazon. And, that's pretty tall order. But really, the truth is, I don't believe it's going to be as tall of an order as you might think, because the truth is that the needs are so great. What am I offering? Well, I'm offering people alternative ways of healing. Gems, teas, herbs, whatever. Now, I have to say this because I get into trouble if I don't. I am not a medical doctor. I am not allowed to prescribe. I am not allowed to tell you or diagnose. All I can do for you is help you learn to do it for yourself. And as a medical astrologer, I happen to be very skilled at that. I'm very good at identifying what might be happening. But I'm even better at teaching you how to identify what is happening within your own body. Because the truth is that we come well equipped to understand ourselves given the right information. We're taught lies. We're taught things in a backwards kind of way. So oftentimes we don't trust ourselves. They've taught us not to trust our gut and our imagination, not to trust ourselves. So onward I go to the story of manifestation. So I need a place to run my business. What kind of business am I going to run? Well, that was the magic. I decided it's going to be retreats. It's going to be people coming here to the Big Island, needing healing much like myself, needing answers that they are not getting from their current sources, just like myself. And because I've been through it, I easily understand it and identify with it. And I provide support from an herbal perspective. Now, as an herbalist, I'm not allowed to prescribe. Got to say that. I am not allowed to diagnose. Got to say that. And I realize there's a lot of these little kind of got to say them because, well, the government requires it. The government says, I can't help you, even though I have skills that would help you. They don't want you and I communicating. So they make a lot of difficulties for us to do that. But I plan to offer a week-long retreat. I will have a Mercedes van pick you up in Hilo on a Saturday and return you back to Hilo on a following Saturday, where you will go in a camping retreat, food, lodging, and most entertainment provided as a part of the package. These packages will be $2,500 a piece. Now, to have all this in my mind is lovely, is it not? What a great idea. But how do you implement, right? Well, this is the art of manifestation. What a beautiful thing. So today I tell my husband, I show him a picture of my desired potential office on 3 acres that's 530 square feet, that's small and simple, but functional, and will provide what is needed for me without me really having much expense at all to make it so. And so I shared this with my husband, and he immediately had a solution, which, how fabulous is that? We have a little house that's just providing an amount of rent that it's actually costs in house payment that doesn't really give us anything. And it does, but it doesn't, right? It's kind of an easy exchange, but at the same time, it's really not providing us anything, but just, it's money sitting in a bank and of value to somebody else. So one of the things that he brought up was, why don't we just sell that house? And I was like, oh my God, that's a great idea. Not only should we sell that house, but maybe we could do what's called a 1031 exchange, where as realtors can go in and set it up so that there's very little tax value flow going on here, which is what I prefer, because good God, I'm tired of giving all my money to the government who is not really looking after me. So, I'd like to do everything I can to protect myself, but to protect the interests of what I'm trying to do as well, which is provide this retreat. What is this retreat going to be? Well, we're going to have high-end tents, high-end living conditions. We're going to eat healthy, high-end foods. We have a licensed herbologist that's going to look at your medical needs and help you better understand what might help you. You're going to have 2 medical astrologers going over your chart in some detail, providing you helpful hints and ideas on how you might go forward. Both of us suffering from medical conditions that require that we grow up and do this work. We don't have a choice. Both of us struggle in every way just to stay healthy enough to be alive. And today, we lost somebody we love trying to help her. So don't ever think that the art of manifestation and the energy of love can't make it so. Don't let anybody rob you of your ability to be that little girl that dreams big and makes things so for herself and those she loves. And with that, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. Tell me how you see this. And I thank you so much for joining me here today.